The U.S. military's carrier-based F-35C fighter jets were deployed in combat for the first time during a recent operation targeting Houthi-controlled sites in Yemen. The strike, carried out between November 9th and 10th, 2024, involved the Marine Corps VMFA-314 squadron, also known as the Black Knights, stationed aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln supercarrier in the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet Area of Responsibility, AOR. The primary objective was to degrade Houthi capabilities, especially following a series of attacks on international commercial and military shipping by the Iran-backed militia. The Pentagon highlighted that these strikes aimed to prevent further unlawful targeting of vessels operating in these critical maritime zones. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the F-35C's combat debut demonstrates the U.S. military's battle edge. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Houthi movement, colloquially simply Houthis, is an Islamist political and armed organization that emerged from the Yemeni governorate of Sada in the 1990s. Since the outbreak of the Hamas-Israel conflict in October of 2023, Houthi rebels controlling western Yemen have been launching a mix of drones and missiles to show their support for Hamas, first targeting Israel before redirecting their fire at civilian and military shipping off the coast of Yemen. The group is known to possess advanced long-range strike capabilities, such as the Quds series of land attack cruise missiles and several types of short-range ballistic missiles thought to be provided by Iran. The Pentagon reported these facilities housed a variety of advanced conventional weapons used by the Houthis to target U.S. and international military and civilian vessels in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Pentagon Press Secretary Major General Pat Ryder emphasized the strategic intent behind the strikes, noting that they responded to Houthi aggression and sought to prevent future attacks on regional allies. He said the operation involved a range of U.S. Air Force and Navy assets, including the F-35C, the F/A-18F Super Hornet, and the EA-18G Growler electronic warfare aircraft. Major General Ryder underscored that these actions would reinforce the U.S. commitment to holding Houthi forces accountable for any illegal or reckless assaults in the region. The Pentagon started the F-35 program in 2001 to develop a cost-effective replacement for the U.S. military's F-15 fighters, F-16 and F-18 fighter bombers and reconnaissance aircraft, and A-10 close-in support warplanes. The fighter is set to be the backbone of U.S. air power and many allies. The F-35 has 3 main models: the conventional takeoff and landing F-35A, CTOL, the short takeoff and vertical landing F-35B, STOVL, and the catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery carrier-based F-35C, CATOBAR. On September 27, 2018, the U.S. Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 211, known as the Wake Island Avengers, and part of the 13th Marine Expeditionary Unit, used their F-35B to hit insurgents in Afghanistan's Kandahar province. The mission was launched from the USS Essex LHD-2, a Wasp-class amphibious assault ship stationed in the Persian Gulf. Israel was the first country in the world to carry out an operational attack using F-35A when it struck several Iranian targets in Iraq twice in 2018. U.S. Air Force deployed the F-35A for the first time in combat on April 30, 2019, when they were used to strike ISIS targets in Wadi Ashai, Iraq, as part of Operation Inherent Resolve. There are several fighters that are deployed for carrier operations, like Russian Mikoyan MiG-29K, American FA-18 Super Hornet, and Chinese Shenyang J-15. What makes the F-35C unique is that it's currently the only operational fifth-generation stealthy carrier-based fighter. While China has recently revealed the stealthy Shenyang J-35A during the 2024 China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition, it is yet to be deployed. The F-35, being a fifth-generation fighter, is developed from the ground up to be stealthy. Its external structure is designed to deflect signals away from the emitting radar, which makes it hard to detect, track, and engage. Also, it has a coating of RAM, radar-absorbing material, that reduces the number of signals getting reflected. The F-35 has the lowest radar cross-section of all the jets except the F-22 Raptor. Against X-band radars, it's stealthy from the front and rear. Against S-band radars, it's stealthy from the narrow front aspect. Against L-band radar, the limited reduction is achieved from direct front. Classified techniques have also been used to reduce the heat signature of F-35. This thermal profile management of the jet makes it difficult for infrared or IR homing missiles to target it. The strikes highlight rising tensions in the region and the strategic use of advanced U.S. military assets to confront them. It will be interesting to see how things play out as the Trump administration takes charge. This is a key milestone for the F-35 program. As with this, all three variants have now conducted their first combat missions. The U.S. Navy Nimitz and Ford class are used to project power far away from the U.S. homeland, and the F-35C will make them even more capable, especially when confronting near-peer rivals. Lockheed Martin has been working with U.S. DoD to improve capabilities of the aircraft further. For example, Block 4 adds an even more robust radar array called the AN-APG-85. Upgrades to AN-AAQ-37 Electro-Optical Distributed Aperture System (DAS) and Engine Core Upgrade (ECU) that would increase engine's thrust by 10%, while improving fuel efficiency by 5%, resulting in 7% increase in range. It's evident that the F-35C's combat debut shows that the U.S. military is on the right track and is maintaining the battle edge.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.